DecoNetwork makes it very easy to add new staff accounts and set their role to control how much of the software that individual team member can access of your DecoNetwork account, and thus simplify the software for them. Simply come into the Admin Account section and click on the New Staff Account button, which will allow you to launch a new staff account. Now, all of this is pretty straightforward, but the important thing to remember is to set the role for that new staff member. If they are an administrator, they gain access to all of the software. So that would be the admin, websites, Business Hub. Not everybody should be an administrator. Some people are going to be a websites manager, which will only give them access to the website section of your DecoNetwork account. A marketing manager will only give them access to the marketing section of your DecoNetwork account. Same with products, we'll give them the product section and so forth. Now, most staff members are going to be related to the production side, and that's going to heavily revolve around Business Hub, obviously. Now, when it comes to Business Hub, it's broken into three primary sections: sales and service, production, customers. If someone's role is the sales manager, they gain access to all of sales and service and customers. If somebody is a production manager, they gain access to all of the production section of Business Hub. If you make someone's role the sales manager and production manager, they then have access to all of Business Hub because you've set it so that they do. If they are an artwork manager, they only gain access to artwork approvals. Purchasing would be PO, shipping would be the shipping section. If you're a larger shop, you can essentially have a production manager who looks at all of the individual orders and then often will assign them to individual team members to then process. So a production team member would only see orders within the production section that have been assigned to them. So if I'm a screen printer and our shop offers almost every decoration process, I'm not worried about seeing embroidery orders. I only want to see the screen print orders that are assigned to me. And if the production manager has looked at the screen print orders that should be sent to me and has assigned them, that's all I'm going to see when I'm logged into Business Hub. You can also assign them to different pieces of equipment or departments. So maybe you have 5 different screen print presses, and instead of creating a login user for every team member, we set one up for each individual press. Same exact concept. So input the information here, set the role, and that'll determine which parts of the software are accessible, which will not only make things easier on the individual logged in, it'll also prevent them from making changes that they should not change. One other thing to keep in mind is to set which notification emails are sent. There are a lot of email notifications, and before you know it, you're getting too many emails and you're missing the ones that are important. So I like to turn off the majority of these and just keep the ones on that make the most sense. And again, this is all your choice, but things like the note from the customer or customer order inquiry, these are very important for the sales staff. But the artwork canceled or rejected, I can see that update in Business Hub. I don't need an email telling me it because, again, I'm going to miss the ones that are really important. At the very bottom, you can set the way that Business Hub is viewed by default. I much rather prefer the list view. Keep in mind that which DecoNetwork plan account you're on will determine how many staff accounts you have. So if you're on the standard plan, you only have like 3, the premium plan 5, enterprise plan is currently at 25. Hopefully you find this video helpful. If you have any questions on how to configure staff accounts, simply come up here, do a quick search for staff accounts, and you're going to find help articles that'll walk you through how to configure staff accounts. If that help article doesn't do it, simply click on the question mark, raise a support ticket. That'll put you in contact with client services who can absolutely help you with any account information questions that you have. Again, hopefully you find this video helpful, and thank you for watching.